now tuned in to KULM, the Hawkeye Live News. News for students, by students.
Hello, Warhawk Nation, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Hawkeye Live. I'm Tim Russell.
And I'm Charity Wilkins.
Recently, the home of several international students burned down. Dr. Mara Loeb, Director of International Students, tells us of how the community is rallying for support.
Recently, the home of several international students was burned down. Since then, much of the Monroe community has reached out to help the students. Dr. Mara Loeb, Director of International Students, talked to us about the community's efforts to help these students through their difficult time.
5 students from Nepal, which is the other side of the planet, had their home burned to the ground about a week and a half ago, and since then the ULM community and the community at large has sent an outpouring of support for them. It has been wonderful.
Dr. Loeb expressed her appreciation for everyone that has helped to donate to these students.
We've gotten enough to give each of the 5 boys a little over $300, which doesn't replace a lot, but it is a fabulous amount of support when you take that times 5.
The students involved in the fire are grateful for the help from the community and hope to recover soon from this devastating incident.
We're seeing a variety of events on campus. We went around asking students just how involved they are with campus events.
With so many events going on around campus, it is hard to keep track of them all. We asked some students, what events do they go to the most?
I think they had a chili cook-off not long ago that I went to out by in the Grove, and of course all the football games and stuff in there.
I went to the pie that was offered in Bayou Suites during Pie Day.
We asked students, how did they hear about these events?
Posters up around campus to see what activities was going on during the week.
Combination from just word of mouth, Facebook, stuff like that.
Whether it's flyers or TV ads, we wanted to know, does ULM do a good job of promoting these events?
They do a good job, but they can promote more. I would say promote more activities so we'll know not just keep them off to the side for certain people. It should be promoted to everybody on campus.
Yes, I do. Perhaps some more than others, but yeah, if there's anything big going on, 9 times out of 10, they'll either email you or put up flyers and stuff like that about it.
With so many different types of events, we wanted to know, how many events do most students go to in a semester?
Depends on the season. If it's football games, I go about maybe like 5 events. In the spring, I hit Spring Fever Week pretty hard. 3 or 4, I guess.
I say about at least between 7 and 10 during the semester.
The life of a college student can be extremely busy, but finding a balance between schoolwork and social life is always key.
This past weekend, student publications went on a trip to New York. We hear more about their time there in this week's Spotlight on ULM.
Hello, I'm Robert Brown, photo editor of the Hawkeye.
Lane Davis, editor-in-chief of the Chalkaloo and designer for the ULM Hawkeye.
Right next to the narrow, but I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra, and since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway.
So why did y'all go to New York this past weekend?
We went to a journalism conference that was held in the hotel that we were staying at, the Sheraton, in central Manhattan. It was a big conference for us to be able to showcase our paper and our talents as part of the student publication team.
So at the conference, did you or any of your team members win anything?
Our graphic design editor, Sir John Majanovic, he placed 3rd in the B&H photo contest. I placed 6th. That's all.
You know, being in New York, did y'all go sightseeing at all?
Yes, we went to a lot of places. Got up early in the morning and started hitting the subway, went to World Trade Center, Empire State Building, top of the Rockefeller Towers, 5th Avenue, Fashion District. Times Square, Statue of Liberty, Madison Square Garden, and a lot of various food places. So we saw the city.
You know, being in New York and going for the conference, do you feel like you grew from this experience and this will help further your experience here at the paper?
Overall, yes, it did. I learned that I need to go ahead and be more aggressive, shoot now, ask questions later.
I want to be able to push harder and make student publications better. Easiest way to say it.
Well, Warhawk Nation, that's it for another episode of the Hawkeye Live. Once again, I'm Tim Russell.
And I'm Charity Wilkins.
Saying we will see you next time.
The Hawkeye Live is a production of ULM Mass Communications Department.